Great people of Twitch, welcome on this Sunday to the streaming of your friend UBIBOL about again and again and again and again and again and again. They are not an efficient weapon, so I take a spoon. Who knows it? Probably, I hope not. And so today we are episode 4 of a Richard Donner tribute. Thank you very much to be here, guys. Thank you very much. Even I don't know how many of you are there, but anyway, thank you very much. I've added over here, yes, over here, a signal. Thanks to Streamlabs, and about the spectators, the viewers that I have here, just because I would like to now enhance my chance to become an affiliate. Not just I want to make money with these things. It's not my mission. You know it better than me. We are here to expose, to give a place where it's possible to expose my thinking, my speeches, the things that I cannot tell even maybe probably only with my closest friends, and my passions, what Twitch is born to be. What does it mean? Born to be? Born to be social. Social. In this period, the word social became more 4D than ever. No? Augmented reality. Why? Because we are forced to stay far one to each other due to the pandemic. And so, I think that it is possible to have this new mission. To be social, really, together. Me and you word. I speak to a camera. This is a camera. But at the end is a word. Word. The planet Earth. So, you are speaking with this crazy dreaming Italian. Almost 40 years old, but I am passionate of many things. One is video games, one is roleplay games, one is motorbikes, one is cinema, one is music. Many of them, because having an interest gives a sense to our lives. In general, for me, I make this intro. I hope not get you bored, but anyway, this is a good thing to be in my channel. Oh, I have viewers. Wonderful, it works. Thank you very much, viewers. Be open, come to chat. Wherever you are. Anyway, I would like to say you that I'm focusing on cinema because, as I told you in the 3 episodes earlier, I was very touched by the death of Richard Donner. Why? Because I am a children of 80s. Okay? Children of 80s in Italy, there is a sort of a dreaming, no? Dreaming California. For us, it's not a song, because in Italy in that period, maybe it could be Dreaming United States. There was no chance to go over there because the change between dollar and lira, our old coin before the introduction of euro coin, was so frustrating that for us, it is possible just only to dream about USA. And USA things, USA myth, USA pop culture issues, items, and so on. Imagine, just to make you an example. A lot of people here loves Harley Davidson motorbike. Even, we are in Italy, so we have many important brands, but you dream what you cannot touch it. Okay, so Harley Davidson was a dream in 70s, 80s, and 90s. Even now, but it is different. Now Harley Davidson is more touchable to anyone. In the 80s, there were not sellers just to make an import, few models, nothing to purchase. So people purchase Japan bikes that was copy of Harley Davidson bikes just to say I have a custom bike. Because people dream about Route 66, dream about sci-fi, dream about Hollywood movies, dream about actors. I remember in the 80s, probably now it's very common that people come here, stars, VIPs, come here in Italy for vacation, no? It's just to take a bus and go to the next city on the seaside. Even now, maybe it's more difficult due for the pandemic, but it's okay. There are a lot of VIPs right now in my region. I live in Umbria. Umbria is one of the main tourist attraction of Italy because it's very green. It's very there is very historical places and paintings and art and so on. Imagine that in the past, this was not so easy. So I remember one pictures. I remember well after the World War II. Okay, it's a little bit earlier, but it's okay. Just for giving you an example. This picture showing we call Stan Laurel Oliver Hardy coming in Italy, in Rome with train, and they were picked at the station by a crowd, really a big crowd of people, so much happy to see them, these two guys that make an history of the TV shows after the World War II, where people have nothing to smile. Because there was crisis, there's no food, we're starving, there's no jobs, and so on. So this is Italy. The Italy where I born was the Italy of the 80s, where everybody dreams to come in New York and Los Angeles and San Francisco, Chicago, making Route 66, doing the things that you could read on the road book of Jack Kerouac, watching the places where Donald Duck born, things like this. Okay. But why I so linked with Richard Donner? Because Richard Donner was the singer of this era for us, with a lot of movies that represent for us a sort of a great inspiration, like Goonies. Goonies can teach that all the children can be a hero, can find the story of his life, can save his family, can save their world. Superman, the first superhero movie with a lot of good feelings. Little Weapon, the greatest of all body movie. No? It's body movie. Bad sentences, bad words, comedy, action, violence, but different violence from what we can think about it. And Donner was the man of this movie. But there is one movie that is very important for Italians, because it was mainly directed in Italy. This movie is Ladyhawke. Ladyhawke is a tribute to a story in Italy. And I think that the choosing of actors that will be involved in this movie was perfect. Because one of them, Rutger Hauer, was probably the best actor possible to choose for Navarre. He's European. He's come from Holland. And yes, his heart of acting is very European. So he understands very well where he was how to impersonate his character, making it real. Same for Michelle Pfeiffer. Michelle Pfeiffer, as you can hear by the surname, is not 100% American. His heritage is German, so the selection was good. And the young guy was making a good acting proof, even the monarch, the priest. And so I think that this movie represents something that it remains in the Italian history till today. Because if you go on Rocca Calascio in Abruzzo region, here in the center of Italy, you will find that they're referring to Ladyhawke were incredible known even today and feel it's not like things for tourists, it's things that remain in the mind of people. Because a lot of people come there for the movie and find something even more bigger, even bigger. History. It opens a world, the ancient world of the Middle Age. Maybe over the movie, but discovered by the movie. And this is very important in my opinion. So, let's get into the history, helping even someone make with a face by Wikipedia. Wikipedia is as I consider as a social source. Social be the who mean that sometimes would write something that is not true or wrong. But for cinema, we give to Wikipedia a tolerance, a good tolerance. Because I appreciate the approach on the movies that Wikipedia has it. So let's go. Let's go, Ghostbusters. Let's go. Let's go. Zan zan. Let's to Wikipedia. Wikipedia. We go to Ladyhawke. Wikipedia. English. Here we are. How much is beautiful this theatrical release poster. It's wonderful. I find it's wonderful. Really wonderful. Anyway, let's get it on. Let's get it on. Ladyhawke. Espresso coffee because Italian work well with espresso coffee. A little bit of water. Honestly speaking, I made a vaccination with just one shot of Pfizer, and I felt a little bit dizzy for just 1 day and a half, but nothing that fast. Just one shot because, unfortunately, from March to April I had COVID, so I made just one shot. But I did it. I'm happy that I vaccinated. If there is here someone that is no vax, please go on the other channel. Full of channels that could host you better than mine. Oh, let's go. Ladyhawke. Ladyhawke is 1985 American medieval dark fantasy. Medieval dark fantasy. This definition. Not just fantasy, because at the end there's nothing of dark. Maybe. The dark version of Ladyhawke would be easily Berserk or the passed away Mr. Intaro Miura. Dark. Maybe it's too strong. It could be a question of analysis. If some of you is agree with medieval dark fantasy or not, choose it. Say me on the chat if you want. Film directed and produced by Rich Donner and starring Matthew Broderick, Rutger Hauer, and Michelle Pfeiffer. Matthew Broderick, really, guys, it was very, very young, but he was a very good actor. He was in the middle between the two protagonists with very, very, very sharp acting. That's my point. The story is about a young thief who unwillingly gets involved with a warrior and his lady, who are hunted by the Bishop of Aquila. Aquileia, it was more than Aquila, because L'Aquila, it was a city really existing in Italy, is the capital of Abruzzo region, unfortunately devastated by some earthquakes in the last decade. As he comes to know about the couple past and secrets, he finds himself determined to help them overcome the vision of oppression, both in arms and a form of a demonic curse. Plot. I want to read this time the plot. Why? Because I was not so accustomed to read the plot, but I would like to see that in Italy, in Italian version, the suburbs of Italian version sometimes make some changing because there are too many direct referring to some cities or some places, no? So they shift into the other places just to give more sense of fantastic, okay? Fantasy. So I would like to read with you the plot just to understand where they are changing. In medieval Italy, Philip Gaston, a thief known as the Mouse, escaped from the Bishop of Aquila's dungeon. And this is the first difference, because Aquila is L'Aquila, as you can see, is the city and comune in central Italy, is the capital city of both the Abruzzo region and the province of L'Aquila. As 2013, it has a population of 70,967 inhabitants. Laid out within medieval walls on the wheel of a fantastic city. If you didn't come there, just go and see it, because L'Aquila, even it was half destroyed by the earthquakes, it will be a symbol of the Middle Age, of the resistance to the forces of nature, and there is a sense of hosting the guest that is very, very strong. Okay? And if you love the sheep meat, go there. Then I will show you what is the main dish of Abruzzo that is considered more popular in Italy than fried chips. Surprise. Surprise, surprise. Okay. First thing different. In Italian version, it is called Aquileia. Aquileia, maybe if I remember well, it was placed in France. Yes, it was placed not in Italy, and this is the first difference. Anyway, escape from the Bishop of Aquila's dungeons right before execution. He is recaptured at an inn by the bishop guards, led by Captain Marquet. However, the former captain, Etienne Navarre, see, these are names not absolutely Italian. Etienne Navarre is mainly France, for sure. Even Marquet, even Philippe Gaston, not Italian. Philippe Gaston in Italian, Filippo Gastone. Etienne, who could be the translation of Etienne in Italian language, honestly speaking. However, the former captain, Etienne Navarre, show up and defeat Marquet and the guards. He ride off with Philippe, while his hawk scatters other guards along the way. Navarre, accompanied by Philippe, stayed the night at a farmer's bar. Philippe narrowly escapes from the farmer's attempt of his life when an enormous black wolf emerges and kills the farmer. Navarre has disappeared from the bar. A mysterious young woman appears and accompanies the wolf. Navarre revealed his intention to kill the bishop and asked Philippe to help him get inside Aquila. Philippe refuses to help him, and Navarre ties the unwilling Philippe to a tree that night. Philippe escapes by tricking the mysterious woman into untying him, but he is soon captured by the bishop guards. The guards set up an ambush to capture Navarre as well. In the ambush, Navarre and his hawk are each hit by a crossbow bolt, yet they manages to defeat the bishop's guard and save Philippe. No wonder Navarre makes Philippe take the dying hawk and ride his horse to the ruined castle of a monk named Imperius for help. Imperius appear more Latin. Yes, it could be. We can suppose that Imperius could be a name. Maybe could be a existable in the period. It's Latin derivation. No? You see that Imperius is very Latin, very hard, strong pronunciation. But you know, maybe most of you know that Italian, French, Spanish, German, Italian, French, Spanish, German, English, and Romanian are Neo-Latin language based mainly into the old Latin language. Okay? Today, Latin language is no more used in the world and teach at the school just in sense of understanding the modern languages like ancient Greek. I studied, there is a school in Italy mainly oriented to this. Today, about the Latin remains only as official language of the Vatican State. The hawk is sequestered in a room by a curious Philippe, but a curious Philippe picks the lock and finds the mysterious woman inside, her chest also struck with a bolt. After tending to her wound, Imperius explained that she is Isabeau of Agnew. Isabeau, French name. Agnew, French place. She and Navarre were cursed by the bishop because she refused the bishop's love, and their secret vows were leaked to the bishop by Imperius in a drunken confession. The satanic curse turned Isabeau into a hawk by day and Navarre a wolf by night, so that despite being always together, they are eternally apart. When Navarre catches up in the morning, Imperius tells him that the curse can be broken if the couple face the bishop together as human on a day without a night and a night without a day, so means eclipse. Navarre dismisses Imperius as an old drunk and continues his way to Aquila, intent on simply killing the bishop. Philippe decides to leave with Navarre and Ladyhawke. After Isabeau's perilous encounter with Caesar the wolf trapper, and Philippe saving the transformed Navarre wolf from freezing and in an icy river, wonderful scene where Philippe shows himself more hero than he would like to not appear. Philippe succeeds in persuading the couple to break the curse. Yo, Lightning DK, welcome to live, bro. Welcome to live. How's it going, bro? Foresight time. TTK, welcome, man. Forza Italia, sempre comunque. Thank you very much, bro. We can discuss it right now. Now the time is passing, okay? So fine. Okay, I'm a little bit busy because I make a vaccination, so I'm passing a couple of days a little bit like I was seasonal heal, something like that. But don't worry, it's passing. I tore my tendons and my muscle in my right arm. Yes, that's terrible. The things that made me, because I had it, no, I had a COVID infection from March to April, so I made just one shot, no. On myself yesterday evening, the status was similar when I was here, so it makes me a little bit anxious, okay? Because I made in the morning, I resist until the night, and so when I arrive to the night and the symptoms gets up, I found myself a little bit anxious, no, bad remembrance of some months ago. Anyway, if I'm here, let's get dizzy. Yeah, it sucks, but better than COVID. I can testify this. I tried it, so I prefer the vaccination 1,000 times. So how's going, bro? Light and Decay, TTK, how's going? How's going on Sunday? I hope it is good. Here the weather is not so bad. We have some days that seems that the winter gets back. Anyway, just for updating you that you enter right now, we are discussing about Ladyhawke movies from Rich Donna. I hope you know it very well. Just for 3 viewers and waiting for mail from. Yes, bro, I read it and I make my part on that. You remember? I'm very happy about it. 36 degrees when I live in Italy. Celsius or Fahrenheit? I suppose Celsius. Sometimes my friend from United States tell me degrees and say, "Oh, it's Fahrenheit." So I start. No, you remember, like in the Hangover movie, no? Thinking Las Vegas play. You have zero clue, but it's so hot. It's so hot. Here is fresh. We have sun 3-4 days that appear like summer. Appear like winter. Not autumn, winter, not fall, winter. Have to find going now. Yes, bro. But Twitch takes, if I remember well, my dog hates. I know. I think that all people hates it too much hot. The problem is the humidity. Humidity is terrible. If there is high percentage of humidity, what here we call AFA, so warm and humidity together, you stay all the day. But don't worry about the question of counting your viewers from Twitch. You know better than me that they take almost 5 days to count it, all the percentage of viewers that you had in your previous lives. So just wait. They have too many viewers. They have too many users. Too many users they cannot check. Yeah, it will come soon. If not come soon, send an email. I will arrive with my Italian friends. Like Sopranos. You got the email. Wow, fantastic. Just right now. I got it. Let's go. So, right now, why not celebrate that my friend TTK is became right now affiliated on Twitch than playing Giga. This is Giga is for you. Oh, what happened? Disconnect me? Oh my god. It's fantastic. Please disconnect me the chat. Wonderful. Just one moment. Very gross. It's fantastic. Okay. It's for you. This is winning. You can try by yourself. I have a lot of comments just for disturb my life. So use it as you wish. You go on my info in my channel. There is Trigger Fire. You go over there. It is free right now. It doesn't care me. You just make it for fun. So, right, I saw the email out. No, just read it. It's your moment of glory. Don't worry. Just come when you finish. It's your moment of glory. Celebrate it. Take I don't know, a shot of whiskey or something and make a cheers virtually together, no? Just to celebrate. Hey, you're welcome, bro. It's my pleasure. We are here just for supporting one to each other. It's not my job. You don't drink alcohol, don't worry. Just drink anything you need, anything you want. Tea, I don't know, Coca-Cola, Fanta, anything you want. Just for it's the movement. It's not the alcohol quantity. I drink a monster. Yeah, you drink a monster, so you stay awake till 2 days probably. I drank a monster one time in my life just to drive back from Milan after a concert. I arrived at home and I was in this way. On the bed, I was in this way. The next day, I was in this way. Then it happened that the effect finished and well, I just fade out. So let's go. Congratulations, Mr. TTK. And as I see, the first one, it was Lighting DK. Thank you very much, bro. Thank you very much for coming here. We keep speak about the main issue why we are here. So, Ladyhawke movie from Richard Donner, episode 4 of our tribute. And so, where we are. Yes, we were here, unable to see any divine sign on the day that he and Isabeau are to appear in the flesh together. Navarre reverts to his original plan to kill Bishop. He convinces Imperius to euthanize the Pope should the cathedral bells ring, which would mean he had failed. Wow, very intense. Philippe infiltrates the cathedral and unlocks the door. Navarre writes, and the duel with Market. Amid the birth, Navarre sees a solar eclipse through an eye window and realizes that the curse really can be broken. He tries to get back to Imperius but fails to keep the guard from ringing the bell. Sparing death, Imperius has killed Isabeau. He continues his fight and eventually kills Marquet. As Navarre is about to kill the bishop, Isabeau enters the cathedral and stops him. Why? Because Imperius has not the force to kill Isabeau, even if it was Oak. Isabeau entered the cathedral and stopped him. Together they face the bishop and break the curse. In that image, Michelle Pfeiffer was one of the most beautiful and talented actresses in the history of cinema. 1,000 times more than it was the real, probably the best Catwoman in history. But it was elegant. It was very beautiful. A clean, beautiful. Young, perfect, clean, beautiful, with skin like milk. It was very unbelievable. I understand why the bishop was so violently in love with this woman, and moreover, I understand why Navarre is fighting for them so strongly. Got the achievement, not the meal, but I'll get sent out soon, I hope. Oh, it's at the end. Who cares if you got the achievement and not the email? The email will come. If you got the achievement and the dashboard says okay, it's okay. It's okay. Just take it. Check on the spam. Check on the spam. Yeah, patient now. It's Sunday for all. One suggestion that I told you very, very sharply. When you make the affiliation modules, just follow some videos maybe on YouTube by great streamers, because as you as you compile, as you feel the part of the affiliation, there could be a lot of more taxes or less. So before filling all the modules, be patient and watch many movies from great streamers on. I've looked at my spine. I'm now scared. What you find over there? What you find over there? So maybe just get back. Take your time to feel the affiliation models. Take your time. Just study them. Much nothing after. It's normal. Now the spam is composed in general by two things, especially Gmail ones. One is you win a Bitcoin, you win 1 billion, 1 trillion, 1 zillion euros. Blah, blah, blah. I've positioned a program that recorded on your cam that you go on adult sites, blah, 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 pay me in Bitcoin, I will show you to everybody. I think that there are no more people that was trapped by this, but it arrives. And third one was there is one horny woman 5 kilometers from you. Even if you are on the moon, it arrives for sure. So it means that in one crater of the moon there is one horny woman that are there, so want to an affair with you. The both are fantastic. The both are fantastic. Some other spams that will be interesting. Yeah, there are a lot. You get an alien girlfriend. Yes, absolutely. No. You will find a mom, because in general they use a mom because MILF is more catchy, no? So the MILF of 5 kilometer for you wherever you are, even if you are in the center of an ocean and there's no land in 5 kilometers, you have in 5 kilometers horny MILFs that want to have an affair. In general, this is the spam that arrives in Italy. I don't know if in the world could be the same, but just because they arrive in English, maybe there could be same all over the world. If you click something in this email, probably you see your money or your PC that is controlled, I don't know, people somewhere. I don't look at my spam, I don't really care much about it. No, I just go there just for make a smile. Or if, like in this case, I'm waiting an email and I just check if the automatic system of spamming could send it into spam folder directly. Sometimes happen. Not so much right now, but sometimes happen. It could be. But maybe not your case. Anyway, you did it, bro. So congratulations. My deep congratulations. You did it. You achieved it. It's a great day for you. It's great Sunday. Because what does it mean to become affiliated? In my opinion, doesn't mean that from today you start earning. No, you just catch target. You aim, you shot, you kill. So you did it. And this is a testify that your channel is doing great things. We could do 100 times better, but who cares right now? You begin to grow in a big community. Oh, I don't know. I'm just doing the things as I know. You know, for me, this is a relaxing thing, because for my business, for my job, and my business is structured in another social media that is, LinkedIn, no, and other social media, but mainly LinkedIn. So for me, the Facebook, Instagram, Twitch does not exist. So I must use must for one reason. I must be serious 99% of my internet life. So this 1% is my relaxing time. So not care if I earn money or not, I would like to do the things in the proper way, like I'm doing for my job, but I want to be relaxed as like walking on the Sunday, walking on sunshine. I'm walking on sunshine. You see, I have one viewers. Who cares? Who cares? One viewers like you is better than you have 100 viewers, people that stay here just for offending someone. I prefer to stay this way. It's more suitable for me. It's relaxing. If I take time to become affiliate, who cares? Who cares? The most important thing is to be supportive. Supportive. Then I speak something about it as I finish my introduction of Ladyhawke, because I have to say something that people does not understand the sense of hashtag super to small streamers, and I want to say it again. I want to say it again because people does not understand. People misuse this website. This website is not monthly salary. You can build it, but you cannot consider it from the beginning. You must create content before asking people money. Okay? But anyway, I will tell this one. I would like to finish for the introduction of the movie. Anyway, content big, yes. Content big PP, yes, because people thinks that for them the only thing that is important is just to switch on their PlayStation 5 or Xbox or any console or any PC system and just stream it. With maybe sometimes without camera. What is your content? Your content is following 1 billion people that is playing this game? Are you a pro gamer? No. You're a person stayed over there. Yeah, but you don't have a cam. But now maybe you love it and you create content that are very interactive, because maybe you have no cam, but you have a microphone. And when I interact with you right now, you express yourself in chat with many messages, with great content, even in one single message. There is a people that you say hello, they didn't reply to you. This is the real problem. Cam is optional. Be open, be friendly with your people, with people of your stream, with your follower, with your prospective subscribers. Is not an option. Because if you think that this side in your channel, the protagonist is the streamer, make a big error. Make a big error, because the protagonist of your stream is the people in chat. Yeah, I like it. I told it. You have no cam, but you just use your chat and you're speaking as best. And you are very supportive, because how many times we met in other but family channels just to say hello to someone, hello to ourselves, hello to anyone, and support them and host their channels? How many times? So many. So many. So what does it mean? What does it mean? It means that we are supportive and we understand what is the aim, the target, the mission of this website. The mission of this website is written in the definition of it. Social media, social media, social, not elite, social. We're big PP people. You are right. We are funny people. This size is not for, maybe it's also for people that stays all the day like, I prefer to smile. If I don't like this, why I have to keep on? There are many other ways to make money. Maybe easier than that. Maybe more safe than that. When your result can be more 1000 times more sure than this. So why you are here? Simple. Because I smile, I'm expressing my content. I would like to share my content with people. I have a lot of sources that help me for free. You know? And why you stay here for this? It's easy. It's very easy. But people does not understand this. It connects a PlayStation 5 spending 1 billion euro, 1 billion pound, 1 billion dollar for what? To play, to consume their connection and internet, and what? Waiting for the affiliation, and when you arrive to affiliation, you have a Discord channel that it is open to the people giving content. They give you some. No, it's you find their small, ugly, sad Discord channel where you have 5 or 6 hashtags, no voice channel, nothing to welcome you, a message, both something. And the most important thing is that in 99% of the Discord servers of people that arrives to affiliation, there is no support streams, other streams, shows your streams. There's not. People could not show. You don't have an app, so I'll attack you when I wake up if you are still alive. No problem. Today, for you, is a good day. So just relax yourself, take a good nap, and great, bro, for arriving to the affiliation. It's been amazing talking to you about it. The same for me, bro. Same for me. Just get back into the world of Ladyhawke. Thank you very much, bro. Have a good nap. And we will chat again if you find me here. I don't know if I will be here, but no problem. Probably yes or probably not. But tomorrow, you know better than me that I will be live. Okay? Thank you very much for coming here. I appreciate it very much. So, we were next to the end. Next to the end. Znabar is about kill bishop. Is about enter the cathedral and stops him. Together they face the bishop and break the curse. The madman and bishop try to kill Isabeau, only to die by Navarre's swords instead. Isabeau and Navarre finally embrace in joy. Cast Matthew Broderick as Philippe Gaston, a young thief known as the Mouse. Matthew Broderick is very popular actor in the 80s, very popular actor. He made a lot of movies that were so popular for my young generation. Let me check how many. So I tell you what is popular from his movies in the 80s. 2009 was married with Sarah Jessica Parker. Unbelievable, unbelievable, unbelievable. Are they married right now? Oh, wonderful. They are married right now. It appeared like. What? Mhm. On August 5, 1987, while driving in a rented BMW 316 in Energumen, Northern Ireland, Roderick crossed the wrong lane and collided head-on with a Volvo. Driver Anna Gallagher, 28, and mother Margaret, 63, were both killed instantly. He was vacationing with Jennifer Gray, whom he had begun dating in semi-secrecy during the film The Ferris Bueller's Day Off. So don't have a love affair when you're wedding. First publicly revealed their relationship is after a fracture of leg and ribs and contusion and a collapse in lung. Gray's injuries included severe whiplash, which later required surgery to avoid paralysis. Roderick told police he had no recollection of the crash and did not know why he had been there. What I first remember is waking up in a hospital with very strange feelings all my life. He was charged with causing death by dangerous driving and faced a 5-year in prison, but was convicted of a lesser charge of careless driving and fined £1,000, United States dollar 1,075. The victim's brother and son, Martin Doherty, called the verdict a travesty of justice. He later forgave Broderick and made plans to meet him in February 2012, when Broderick was featured in a multi-million-dollar Honda commercial that aired during the Super Bowl. Doherty said the meeting had still not taken place and that Broderick wasn't the greatest choice of drivers, knowing his past. Very bad thing. Very bad thing. Anyway, as you know, actors are not the person that they are. They live impersonating people, maybe sometimes better way than how they are. So let me tell you that this news makes me a little bit so. But why you remember, for what we remember here in Telemetry Broderick, for War Games for sure. War Games is one of the most popular movies that are in Italy here. Family Business, absolutely. Family Business, incredible movie. Project X, yes, even one was very popular. You know, I'm trying to make you a translation as spot. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. From John Hughes. Yeah, fantastic. Cable Guy. Oh, Godzilla. Yes, the first Godzilla from with Jean Reno. Yes, I remember it. No. These are all movies that he made. Cable Guy. Cable Guy is considered the movie that quite destroyed the career of Jim Carrey. Yeah, the voice in The Lion King. The adult Simba. I've never heard of the name. Ah, yes. In Italy is the Il Boss e la Matricola. Yes, very popular. Where Marlon Brando takes again a part similar to Vito Corleone of The Godfather. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, and the 1999 was Inspector Gadget. Yes. Matthew Broderick, Dana Olsen. No, with Rupert Everett. Then I miss him. I miss many movies from them. Yes, but the 2-3 from the 80s that I read at the beginning was very, very well known in Italy. that John Hughes movies are so appreciated in it because describe the young kids in the United States at the time. So it was a source of envy by the Italian guys at the time, no? Anyway, we are back. Uh, just give me a second because it's toilet time. Let's get it on, guys. I'm coming back. So, we were back to spoke about Ladyhawke. So, cast Matthew Broderick, Philip Gaston, Rutger Hauer passed away some years ago. It was a very incredible loss in the history of cinema. Too early, in my opinion. 19 July 2019. Dutch actor. Very, extremely, incredibly talented. Unbelievable talent. Etienne Navarre, the former captain of the guard of Aquila, who with Isabeau is hunted by the bishop. Oh, fantastic. Aquila, Kulchak, Levi, and Sasha, a quartet of Melanistic Siberian wolf as Etienne Lupin form. Michelle Pfeiffer, the almighty Michelle Pfeiffer. Just take a look how much she is beautiful right now. Right now, and many years of Michelle Pfeiffer is 1958. So imagine we are in 2020. Sorry. Is Isabeau of Anjou. The Comte d'Anjou, your daughter, who with Etienne is haunted by the bishop. Gift 1979, 2 or 3 December 2014, and Ladyhawke, May 2007, death. Named Spike 2, killed 1000. 2 female red-tailed oak as Isabeau avian 4. Fantastic. Red-tailed oak. Leo McKern as Imperius. Australian actor Leo McKern was passed away in 2002. Was an Australian actor who appeared in numerous British, Australian, and American television programs and film, and more than two understage roles. Notable roles he portrayed include Clank in Help, Thomas Cromwell in A Man for a Season, Tom Ryans in Brian Daughter, Paddy Boyden in Blue Lagoon, Dr. Grogan in French Lieutenant Woman, Father Imperius in Ladyhawke, and a role that made him a household name as an actor, Horace Rumpole, who played in A Rumpole of the Bailey, and also portrayed Carl Bugenhagen in the first and second installments of the Omen series. Fantastic. Omen. Wow. Great choice. Great choice for this character. Great choice. Casting of this movie was fantastic, in my opinion. John Wood is an English actor. Now you see more clearly in the picture. Known for his performances in Shakespeare and his lasting association with Tom Stoppard. 1976, he received a Tony Award for Best Actor in a Play for his performance in Stoppard's Travesties. Was nominated for 2 other Tony Awards for his roles in Sherlock Holmes 1975 and Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Are Dead 1978. In 2007, Wood was appointed by a commander of the Order of British Empire and the Queen's New Year's honor list. Wood also appeared in War Games, Opera of Rose of Cairo, Orlando, Shadowlands, The Madness of King George, Richard III, Sabrina, and Chocolat. War Games, so he was in the same movie, as you know, with Matthew Broderick. Ken Hutchinson, Captain Marquis, the current captain of the guard. Born, is still alive, Scottish actor. 24 November of 1943, Leslie 5. Selected filmography: Whoopi Girl, Julius Caesar, Straw Dogs, The Wrath of God, Deadly Stranger, Space 1999, Sweeney 2, Wuthering Gates, All Quiet on the Western Front, marvelous. Masada, Captain Tail, Gandhi, Ladyhawke, Love First, as an alien. Okay. And Atchison. I just remember. That's good news. Maybe these guys, we have a Dr. Octopus involved as Caesar, the wolf trapper who serves the bishop. Alfred Molina. Ladyhawke. Very good. Very talented actor, Mr. Molina. Really. If I remember well, he was even at the beginning of the Rider of the Lost Ark. Let me check if I'm right or not. That's good. Your UBIBOL take it. It was Satipo at the beginning of the Rider of the Lost Ark. It was just an appearance because he died really at the beginning. He made a lot of beautiful movies, 90s, 2000, 2010, 2020. He's still very inactive. Oh, it was first appearance in Raiders of the Lost Ark. Letter to Bresnia, Ladyhawke, Water, Lady, Pick Up Your Ears, Manifesto. He made a lot of very interesting movies. Virtuoso, Hancock, Rescue Speaking, Not Without My Daughter, American Friends, Enchained in April, Having Problems, Takes Flies, Maverick. Yeah, another movie from Richard Donner, 1994 Maverick. So that's connection. That's connection. A lot of connection when you speak about Donner. I think it's usual to take actors where, yeah, the movies, and I suppose he had good results with them. Hidden Boys, Pieces. In Pieces I remember. With Natasha Estridge. Steel, The First Family, Deadman, Scorpion, Spring Highway, Nervous Energy, Mojave, Before and After, Anna Karenina, Boogie Nights. What's made in Boogie Nights? Interesting. I didn't remember him in Boogie Nights. The man who knew too little for the gesture in posture, Magnolia, right? Miracle Maker, Chocolat, the link of the previous actor, the bishop. So there's a connection. Texas Rangers, Frida, 12. Frida, I remember it. He makes Trotsky. He made Trotsky. Let me check. Cast. No, Diego Rivera. Right. Leon Trotsky was made by Jeffrey Rush. Sorry for mistake, guys. Luther, Coffee and Cigarette, he made himself. Funny cast. Spider-Man 2, make a Doc Ock. As we know, he will be Doc Ock again in the next movie of Spider-Man of the new series with why it comes to me, Tobey Maguire. Okay, the actor of new Spider-Man movie. I don't remember the name. Steamboy, plus with a view, Da Vinci Code. He make a bishop. This is strange. From a person sent by a bishop, he became a bishop. Time passing. As you like it, the Orchis, the Hoax, Ten Commandments. The Moon and the Stars, The Little Traitor, Chill Out, Scooby-Doo, wow, boys. Nothing Like Holidays, Invocation, The Pink Panther 2, Angels and Demons, The Lodger, Wonder Woman. Really? Ah, boys. Big Guy, Kent. Professor Layton and Eternal Diva. The Tempest, Prince of Persia, The Sand of Time, Sheikh Ahmad. The Sorcerer's Apprentice, Abduction, Wrangler. Many movies he made. Forger, Plasmid Ultima, The Truth About the Manual, Justin and the Night of Valor, Monster University, Boys. Vivaldi, Love is Strange, Return to Zero, Never Are Paris, Swelter, Khalil Gibran, The Prophet, Heavenly Sword, Strange Magic, The Secret of Their Eyes, Little Man, Donald Trump, The Art of Deal, the movie, wow. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, Penny Black, Message from the King, Family Man. Yeah. Breakable You, Justice League Dark, The Frontrunner, Saint Judy, Path Break the Internet. Oh, yes, the sequel. Oh, that's it. Boys, Double Down. Henchman, Vice, Don't Let Go, Frankenstein, Monster, Frankenstein, The Devil Has a Name, Frozen 2, Promising Young Woman, The Waterman, Trollhunter, Rise of the Titans, Spider-Man No Way Home. Yeah, right. Oh, we can see the name. Tom Holland. Many of television. I don't want to read it all. Blah 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 blah. Theater, video game, Elder Scrolls Online, Abnurtan. Fantastic. He is very polyedric. Fantastic. Theater made a very good different things. 3600 degrees actor, not only an actor. Afro Molina was a Caesar, a wolf trapper who served the bishop, and we read about Afro Molina. Giancarlo Prete as a Fornac, high-ranking guard. Giancarlo Prete he's passed away in 2001, also in Rome for 5 February. He was born 5 February 42 in Rome. Was an Italian actor. After he worked in the cinema as a stuntman, Prete went to Alessandro Fersen acting school, where he later returned as a teacher and began to act in many and television serials. And the following years, Prete worked as a dubbing director and acted only in television production, including the Space 1999 episode The Troubled Spirit as Don Dan Matteo. He was married to Elizabeth Jacinto and he had a son named Alessandro, who also is an actor. Alessandro Prete is not new this name. So, filmography: Avenger X, L'Odissea, Satanic, Il Marchio di Criminal, Roma con Chicago, Che Guevara, Il Diavolo della Guerra, Bocche Fucite, Martha's Tale, La Califfa, Confession of the Police Captain, Black Belly of the Tarantula, Price of Death, The Festival of Death. So many spaghetti western. Hector the Mighty, Snow Job, AAA, Assaggiatrice, Bella Presenza, Opera. Ah, fantastic. Winged Devil, King of the West, The Big Family, Kill Me, My Love, The Three Musketeers of the West, Massacre in Rome, Di sera per colpo with Pippo Franco. I have to see it. Street Law, La Notata, Who Break Pays, The Love of a Time of Scaramouche. Messalina, wow. Was very popular this. Ah, with Thomas Millian. Non sparate sui bambini, Midnight Blue, Baila Guapa, Great White, The New Barbarians, Escape from the Bronx, Tornado, The Last Blood, Ladyhawke, The Assisi Underground, fantastic. There's a novel of the same name. It starred Ben Cross, even a pub. See it. Let's check. Active, Squadron. La morte di moda. Season of Giants. Was a very great career. Was a very great career. Production. Now we go deep in the Italian things, Italian issues. Let me check just one moment. One moment, one moment, one moment. Just one moment, guys. Just one moment. Just one. In this. Do whatever we do. I have to check one thing that I understand it right now. Let me check because I don't understand why I have a problem in chat. Give me a second. I come to here. I have to check one thing. Why it does not work? Why it does not work properly? I'm checking that the message is missing. Oh my god. That's why. This is why it's not working. Really? Is it true? Is it true? Oh, now it's working. Yes. This is why it's not working. Fantastic. Now all the boats are working. Yes. Thank God. So just check about the other source. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. I do not understand why my connection with all the platforms are not working properly. Is it working well? Timers, there's no timers. Integration. Comments. Custom. Yes. Okay. Everything needs work. Let me check if it works. It works very well. The timer. Okay, enable and close it. You can get it back. The board from Stream Elements was not running. So they back and check. Okay, we were discussing. Here. But nobody. So we were discussing about the places. The places is the most connection with Europe, especially in Italy, from Ladyhawke by Richard Donner. Richard Donner had attempted to get the film financed for a number of years and came close to make it twice, once in England and once in Czechoslovakia, because at the time it was Czechoslovakia. Now it's Czech Republic and Slovakia. He eventually got the project up at Warner and Fox, where it was greenlighted by Adam Lev Jr., original Kurt Russell. Wow, original Kurt Russell was cast as the main lead alongside Michelle Pfeiffer. No, it was definitely the choice of Rutger Hauer. The role of a pickpocket was offered to Sean Penn and then Dustin Hoffman, before Donner decided to go with Matthew Broderick. Eventually, Russell pulled out during rehearsal, and Rutger Hauer was chosen to replace him. Good replacing. Filming location: Ladyhawke was filmed in Italy. Apennine meadow of Campo Imperatore in Abruzzo served as a prominent exterior location, while the monk scene was filmed at Roccacalascio. So, guys, first of all, Campo Imperatore means Imperator Field. Campo Imperatore is one of the most beautiful places in Italy. It's a huge valley on high mountains, huge valley. This massive mountain, okay, has this incredible valley. Everything is, believe me, lost in time. And let me show you. Let me show you. Because I was on vacation last year with my wife, 2 motorbikes, into the Rocca Calascio and all Abruzzo, especially concentrating in Campo Imperatore and Gran Sasso. Gran Sasso means big rock. Big rock, Gran Sasso d'Italia, Italian big rock, is the most hugest mountain in the center of Italy, and the Apennini mountain chain. So let me check. I have it. If I have the picture, I'm sure I had a picture. We passed in all the places that was suffering the earthquakes. And it was very good. It was wonderful. Yeah, you had it. So Campo Imperatore. Hello, mate. I'm here to look for a bit. Thank you very much, Jimsky. We have a Batman. Batman. Thank you very much for coming here. Thank you very much. Even Lark, exclamation point, Lark, here are more than welcome. More than welcome. Thank you very much for coming here, Jimsky. Very appreciated as usual. Oh, maybe I can check Facebook. Let me pass one moment on public declaration, because I would like to not show things that are not privacy allowed. So let me show you what is privacy allowed. And show my love to my friend Jimsky. Done. So let me check here if I can find it. Found it. The album. Yes, here we are. Yes, we can pass it. See this. This is our travel on the places that was indicated, Campo Imperatore and Rocca Calascio. I would like to show you directly. These pictures are 20 years old. Not so much was changed. This is lake down of the entering. Hello, Jamesky. Hi, Batman. How's going? Thank you for coming, for larking, for anything you can do it. So we were discussing about Campo Imperatore. You see over here, it was common. It is common that people go arrive here and attach their sticker of their moto clubs. I did it, so it's something that is appreciated here in Italy, tolerated. Okay, this is the food with F, capital letter. When you arrive on Abruzzo, when you arrive to Campo Imperatore, when you are into the Rocca Calascio, there is one thing you cannot go away without tasting. These are arrosticini. What arrosticini are? It's very simple. This is sheep meat, because in Abruzzo they make 99% of things with sheep. I probably even breakfast and I don't know, cakes, just to be extreme, because this meat it is mandatory, not popular, mandatory in Abruzzo, in Campo Imperatore, and inside Campo Imperatore there is just one place allowed you. It's a sort of a, I can say, a mountain house. It's things like thinking this way. I will show you later. Where you go inside, but it's a meat shop. You go over there, you just take this one row, and you go outside and you cook in this sort of small barbecues. Why they have fornacelle, they call it. Why they have this show shape? Because it was usual to eat this sheep meat, just salted, because sheep meat is very tasty, very strong, tasty, strong flour. The last one that you see darker are made with liver. If I tell you this way, maybe you dislike it. If I tell you honestly that is the most tasty thing that I eat in my life, believe, more than wonderful. Okay? There's no caviar, there's no truffles, there's nothing. It's the simplest and most tasty thing in the world. Anyway, why you have this strange form of this barbecue? They have dozens outside this meat shop, and they fill uh, with carbon, just to keep fire always going. And you stay over there just turning the stick of wood until it is cooked, and you just put some salt as wish. This particular shape of barbecue is made because in the past, believe me, Abruzzo is not so advanced country. It's very linked to the past. The people in the past was not so rich, even because it's a seismic area, so sometimes what you build for a lifetime will be collapsed in 1 minute. There is a story for earthquakes. We are not prepared like other countries like the United States. Anyway, you know that under the roofs, no? I don't know the name, don't ask me. You probably English and American people knows better than me. There is this sort of long cups made by copper, sometimes now by stainless steel, where from the roof, outside roof, the water goes down and goes into these cups, made like this, and with right increase of percentage of, you say, no straight level, no. So the water goes down and goes down till ground. So because the people was not so rich to make may have a cast iron to make a barbecue that was suitable, because if you made an iron, the iron cost much. Cast iron cost even more. Stainless steel in the past was intolerable high cost just for eating. And so they make this using the whole cup that they take on the roof, the amount from the roof when they are punctured, when there is some holes, when they are bended, when they are not so good to do their jobs in terms of water flowing to the ground, no? So now they are on stainless steel, they are made in cast iron, they are made in iron, not copper, because copper now is more than gold, but the shape remained the same. And it's properly made because you put just the meat inside with a very not so much high fire, no? Just base, no? Just remaining fire. You see, white carbon, and you just turn little by little, and you wait over there. Perfume tastes goes out, and everything appears very tasty. And when you taste, believe me, you go in paradise. So, what's the matter? So, this is typical panorama scenario you can find in a city. This is Santo Stefano di Sessanio. It's a place on the border of the Campo Imperatore area. And you see ships everywhere. Views are like this. This is Campo Imperatore. Places. Okay, this is very popular. Many movies are made over here. Even probably some shots from Ladyhawke for sure. Many spaghetti western were made here in Sardinia Island and in Spain. Again, this is common views of streets built on the top of the mountain, on top of the hills of Santo Stefano of Abruzzo area, Gran Sasso area, and this is again Santo Stefano di Sessagno, very wonderful place to visit. So visit Italy. Now we arrive to Campo Imperatore. Campo Imperatore. This is Campo Imperatore. This is me and my wife. Campo Imperatore. This is a popular, now closed, hotel on the top of Campo Imperatore. It was so popular because here there was, at the time of World War II, near to the end, this was the prison where former dictator, Italian dictator Benito Mussolini was jailed by the Allied forces and was set free by German Nazi army that arrives here because at the time they were allied, and he arrived there with planes with no motors, and they set them free. It remains very story of World War II. No, Italy is full of this story. This is, for example, okay, this is Ristoro il Mucciante. Ristoro il Mucciante, and this place is the center for motorbikers and travelers and good eaters from all over the world. This is local. This is Gran Sasso. No? In Gran Sasso, there is a cable line. This is a regional language. It's Italian, but it's a regional language. So saído a tu Gran Sasso, so rimasto ammudulido, me parea que passo passo, e saiesse all'infinito. I come on the top of Gran Sasso, and I stay mute, astonished. It appears to me that state by state, I can jump on the infinite. In Italy, we are poetic. What's there? Rocca Calascio. This is Rocca Calascio. You can do reach it on the top because you park on the ground, car, motorbikes, and so on, and you can do in two ways: just walking and arrive on the top. When we went there, it was very hot day, an incredible hot day, and you had to do, I think, one couple of kilometers just turning around. No, you arrive on the top and you visit on the top of this castle that was served in very beautiful way despite of the earthquakes that hit that area. So it's wonderful in this sense. This is what you see from Rocca Calascio. You see, there is a bridge over here. Hello. Hello. There's a bridge over here that was a removable bridge in the movie. You see, these areas remain the same from Ladyhawke movies, no? And you see, the castle remained the same. And this is what you see inside. Imagine where Imperius and Philippe goes inside to cure Isabeau. It's this way. Precise. Nothing changed. You see? This is what you see when you are over there. It's wonderful, yeah? It's a good view. One thing, guys. Okay, sorry, I had to check one thing. So this is the castle of Rocca Calascio as it appears today, with a lot of tourists in there. You can arrive from left or right, but the path is on here on the right. And it goes around the castle. You see from downstairs, from down, and you go up over here, and you just walk into the wood bridge that now is substituted everything. Let me show you something. Okay, this is inside, actually inside castle of Rocca Calascio. You see? This block was central, and the fence wall that surround all the area. Everything was remained actually okay with the water draining and so on. This is our balcon, Lake of Campo Tosto, and this is well cooked liver arrosticini. This is the chips in Abruzzo. Chips in Abruzzo. In Abruzzo, chips are substituted by this one. So if you are vegetarian or vegan, is not exactly place to go at. You see the landscape you can see over there. The Middle Age place for dark fantasy film was chosen very well, and at the time in the 80s, things appear older than they are right now. You see? Okay. On Fornacelli. This is the parking of Campo Imperatore. You see over there, Campo Imperatore, L'Aquila. You see the parking is over here. Is a very well, is very popular for motorbikes, for camperists, for walkers, because there is observatory over here, and there is a scientific lab inside the mountain. That are very, very, very important for Italian researchers in terms of scientific results. So that's why, another good view of Rocca Calascio. You see how very, very beautiful landscapes from Rocca Calascio downstairs. There was a sort of cave downstairs, because this was a fence castle, because in the Middle Age there was these small states that make war one to each other. Even my town, Città di Castello, was made in this way. Now just walking over here, and this is what you find over there: bread and arrosticini. And this is Mucciante. Okay, this is a shop. This is tables. And these are fornacelli, where the carbon is here. It was started by people with flame, beer, absolutely cannot miss it. And here you have some more stuff just to cook things that are bigger, because inside here there is a meat shop, so a lot of meat. The most popular one are arrosticini for sure, but they are not the unique over there. See? You can see this one from the top of, nearly to the top of Rocca Calascio. This is a church. So the mix between Middle Ages and churches are very important, because there are two more important places at the time. One particular of the tower. And this is Santo Stefano. This is Castel del Monte. Another beautiful places. Imagine a town, walking a town like this. And these places are so. Yeah, welcome TTK. Did you have a good nap? I'm just showing the places where were made the Ladyhawke in the center of Italy. So this is my Facebook, and these are my picture of my last vacation over there. Oh, very good. I would like to show you one thing. Friends, my wife. This is the castle today is like this. This is a castle where the monarch of Ladyhawke was it. It's like this. 99% was not changed by the movie times and probably the past time. And this is Campo Imperatore. There is a big hotel that now is closed because it's very old. Nobody take care about it. It's full of story. And there is a lab of research. In the past was made this square just for get cars and motorbikes. There is a cable tray. See, cable tray line that comes from downstairs and going upstairs. When you go and in the Abruzzo, you can. This is a situation that will happen easily. These are our two bikes. You just drop out and get back and make a picture. The ships cannot just pass far from the motorbike. They are not interested. Just go in a bunch. And they go in this way. And you have just to stop and let them pass. With the dogs. Because here there are dogs. Probably this is a dog. Yeah. And there is dogs similar to the sheep, but they are very take care of the sheep from the wolves. They are very so present, even birds. You can find something like this over there. This is a Vespa with sidecar. Marvelous. Definitely marvelous. And this is Campo Imperatore. Did you see? It's very beautiful, open wide, fresh air, good people. Oh, this is what you find over there in this sort of cabin that you find over there. No, so a lot of meat that you can go outside and cook it. This is very raw meat. Forza Italia! Thank you very much, bro. And I would like to see, yeah, this is what you can find on Campo Imperatore. This is in cooking. These are called arrosticini, typical Center Italy way of cooking sheep meat. So why I described this? I described this because it was included into the Ladyhawke movie. Just get back. Ladyhawke was filmed in Italy, in a perennial of Campo Imperatore in Abruzzo, served, now you know what is, served as prominent exterior location while the monk scene was filmed at Rocca Calascio, and now you see it, a ruined fortress on the top of a mountain, not far from real-world L'Aquila, in the region of Emilia-Romagna. Okay, we passed on Emilia-Romagna around 500 kilometers far from we were right now. So, the town of Castellarquato in the province of Piacenza and the castle of Torre Chiara in the province of Parma were also featured. You see? Torre Chiara. Rocca Calascio. Rocca Calascio, nothing is changed, God. Nothing is changed. Torre Chiara, did you see? It's beautiful, wonderful, marvelous. Here, Italy is beautiful for this. You make 10 kilometers and you will find something different, completely different food, completely different local language, completely different approaching people. Not so bad or good. No. It's something different. The influence of a lot of people, a lot of country that arrive here and do their leading over here. Their domination over here just create a very good mixing. Moreover, we are surrounded by sea, so the people from former ex-Yugoslavia, the people from France, from Germany, from Northern Europe, from Eastern Europe, from Western Europe, from southern countries of North Africa, influenced us so much that it created a very incredible mix. And as nature teach to us very well, the mixing is the best way to keep races go on. So mixing, mashing, uh, pounding it in between. That's my point. Nature, as always, right way to do. So Castellarquato, provincia di Piacenza, province of Piacenza, and Castle of Torre Chiara in the province of Parma were also featured. At Italian location used include Soncino in Lombardia region, Belluno in Veneto region, and the Lazio region around Viterbo, full of many places to do great landscape for creating a movie that is not made just in a box. You catch my point, I'm sure. Soundtrack. The film score was composed by Andrew Powell and produced by Alan Parsons. Guys, produced by Alan Parsons. Alan Parsons Project. Alan Parsons. Alan Parsons. I have nothing to say about him. Just listen to what they do, Alan Parsons and his brother. Fantastic people. Richard Donner stated he was listening the Alan Parsons project, in which Powell collaborated, while scouting for location and became unable to separate his visual ideas from the music. Powell combined traditional orchestral music and Gregorian chants with contemporary progressive rock-infused material. It has been cited as the most memorable example of the growing trend among the 80s fantasy film of abandoning the lush orchestral score of composers such as John Williams and James Horner in favor of modern pop rock sound. The soundtrack album was released in 1985 and re-released with additional tracks in 1995. On February 10, 2015, a two-disc set was released by La La Land Records. It included previously unreleased music and bonus track and was limited to 3,000 units. Reception. Box office. The film was a box office disappointment, grossing around 18.4 million against 20 million budget, ranking of 48 of the for the year of at the North American box office. Critical response. Ladyhawke has a rating of 67% of Rotten Tomatoes, based on the 24 critics' reviews. The site consensus states there's a pacing problem, but Ladyhawke has an undeniable romantic sweep that's stronger than most fantasy epic of its ilk. Vincent Canby in the New York Times called the film divided against itself, and went on to say that scenes of high adventure of a visual splendor are spliced between other scenes with a dialogue of a banality that recalls the famous Tony Curtis line, "Yonder lies my feathered castle." No, totally disagree. Time Out called it all rather facile sword and sorcery stuff, of course, but at times very funny and always beautiful photographed. Totally disagree because people does. If you want to give a sense to this movie, you have to leave Italy for the time, Italy and Europe in general, for the time where the movie was described. You cannot say something about chivalry, about knights, about love at that period without being a little bit rhetoric. Because it was rhetoric at the time. I'll describe it like this. It was very dark era, so this story make this dark era more a promise for a renaissance as it done in the next years. Anyway, cinema critics are cinema critics. Variety described the film as a very likable, very well-made fairy tale, worthwhile for its extremely authentic look alone. Probably, but in positive way from my side. Siskel and Ebert both gave the film positive thumb up reviews of their syndicated television show and thought the Ladyhawke was beautiful film with the potential to achieve lasting success as a classical on its genre. Siskel's only major complaint was that Broderick Rowe was almost anachronistic in his 80s style jokes, while Ebert felt Broderick's comedy elements were fitting. I love it, Broderick. Probably I didn't see in original language. I didn't see only dubbed. Dubbed, the part of Broderick was great. Was in very leveling, balancing the fury of Navarre and the pleasant of Isabeau. So it was a great point of junction between them, and it very inspired him to get it better and to find a new recovery way for the priest, for the monarch. Anyway, let's keep on. The New York Times singled out Major Broderick's skill in coming very close to transforming contemporary wisecracks, particularly his side to God, into a more ageless kind of comedy, and said of Michelle Pfeiffer that her presence, both ethereal and heroic, is so vivid that even when she represented as a oak, she still seems to be on the screen. Right, totally agree. Variety praised the casting of the lead actor, considering Pfeiffer perfect as the enchanting beauty. Time Out called Rutger Hauer camp and Pfeiffer decorative fluff. I don't give my comment to this sentence. I found it very offensive. Colin Greenland reviewed Ladyhawke for Image magazine and stated that as a singular tale of witchcraft, love and courage, with a fascinating idea that it almost make the most of. Not bad. I'm not against the critics. Not against critics at all. At all. Absolutely. At all. What I cannot tolerate is the vicious one. Just to say, for me, this is things, blah, 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 because I am a critic and you are shit. No, no, no. I cannot tolerate this. For me, it's an intolerable. Anyway, everybody has their own opinion. Opinion is like a hole in the bunch. Everybody has their own. Accolades. Ladyhawke was nominated for 2 Academy Awards in the category of Best Sound, Lee Frersholtz, Dick Alexander, Van Poor, and Bud Alper, and Best Sound Effects Editing, Bob Anderson and Lynn Murray. I do not understand why it was not nominated for photography. Anyway, winning neither. It was a Saturn Award for Best Fantasy Film and was nominated in the categories of Best Actress, Michelle Pfeiffer, and Best Music and Blue Power. Okay, this is good, but I read it into internet. Let me check it. But 15 things that you ignore about Ladyhawke. We have in general more transport, more feeling with this movie. I found the first time this page on Ladyhawke in Wikipedia so without feeling. Absolutely without feeling. I don't like it too much. Let me check just a moment because I found yes. Yeah. 15 things interesting on Ladyhawke you don't know. Let me check because it's in Italian. I will read and translate right. Okay, this is interesting. First, Ladyhawke, the Hawk story. The Hawk that appears in the movie that gives the title of the film, originally called Spike 2. Spike 2 works at Universal Bird Show till 2000, when she was transferred to the Society National Award, and she became ambassador. Till that was happened in May 2017. Oh, not so close right now. Anyway, in Ladyhawke, where two Hawks played a part of the Hawk. One for the scene in which Navarre keep the Hawk on the arm, the other one for the flying scene. Let me check the second one. This is very funny. This is very iconic scene. Okay, the riding goes. Navarre tells to Gaston to ride with his stallion to the castle of Imperius. At this point, Navarre gives a slap into the bunch of the animal just to let him run very fast, galloping. Anyway, the first time that the scene was played, Rutger Hauer gave a slap so heavy to the horse that this disappeared at full throttle, disappearing on the horizon. Nobody was able to stop him, so the production had to stop for the time that Matthew Broderick need to calm down the horse and back again. I imagine this scene. It could be very funny. It describes the relation that was in the movie between Navarre and Gaston. Ah, fantastic. The wolves. In Ladyhawke, naturally, a main role was rolled by the wolf. To produce the film were brought in Italy 4 Siberian wolves from where a I don't know the name. Let me check the name. Check right now. No, 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 no. Google Translator. No. Opposite. Oh, we can check right now. Dog breeding. From dog breeding in California. From dog breeding in California. Oh. And they make so big rubble. Wow. Ladyhawke. Oh. What happened? Just me check because this could be interesting because it's the longer one, the 0.4. Ah, okay. This is they are going deeper here in 0.4 about Kurt Russell as prospective Navarre. Richard Donner hopes to have Rutger Hauer as a captain of the guard, the evil captain of the guard. And the role of Etienne Navarre should be a very young Kurt Russell. Anyway, Rutger Hauer was not interested in the part of the villain in Ladyhawke, and he was so fascinated by the tragic doom of Navarre. So when Kurt Russell was forced to goes out from the production, in a few days at the beginning of the filming, Rutger Hauer joined the role of the hero. As we read, Sean Penn and Dustin Hoffman was contacted for Gaston role. All fantastic. Number 5 is unique. So 3 of the many castles that are shows in Ladyhawke at the time was owned by the producer Luchino Visconti. Luchino Visconti is one of the main producer in Italian history. Fantastic. This is very interesting. Point 6 is interesting. Let me read in Italian, then I translate it in. Ladyhawke, fantasy or legend? Warner Bros. sold the story of the script of Ladyhawke as a very ancient medieval legend that had sources and places where were filmed the movie. The producer of the film, Edward Camara. Why Edward Camara? The producer of the film is Richard Donner. The director of film is Richard Donner. Was comply the not true of this sentence and make his protest at the Writers Guild Association. He obtained a payment from Warner Bros. After accepting an agreement. Anyway, the idea that Ladyhawke was linked into a medieval legend survives today, especially in the USA Spectator. Unbelievable. Ladyhawke. Number 7. Fantastic. Ladyhawke. It was a film in Italy. The director of photography of the film, the almighty Vittorio Storaro, has to work for Ladyhawke in location almost entirely in Italy. One of the icon places where film was made is the castle of Roccacalascio, as you saw. That in the film is the place where Imperius, the monarch, that explained to Gaston the witchcraft to Isabeau and Etienne, the curse. Other places were Campo Imperatore, in the same place where was filmed Lo chiamavano Trinity, one of the best spaghetti western movie with Bud Spencer and Terence Hill, and Monterano, very close to Rome, a city that now is no more populated, that ghost town, that maintain is fascinating to the tourist. Wonderful. 8. The dancing on Philippe Gaston and Isabeau. The scene where Gaston and Isabeau dances after they change their clothes show a typical local dance. It was from 14th century called it trotto. Trotto is like a trout of the horses. Fantastic. I completely ignored this. Very interesting. 9. Ladyhawke, historical, is true in history. Hmm. Ah, okay. In Ladyhawke, part of the scripts goes around an eclipse that will make a revolution in the establishing order of the things, giving to the protagonist the chance to fight together against the common villain. Uh, According to historical data and in study of historical data and astronomical study, it seems that the movie was original time movie was placed in 1386. It appears, in fact, that 1st January of that year there was a total eclipse that comes into the south of France and Italy. Anyway, the movie, the movie that was referring to the Crusades, so, but not to the Black Pest, the lepers, the Black Pest, yes. Pandemic that was in that period was passed since few months, few years, months or years, I don't know. Anyway, the marketing of the movie has always saying that Ladyhawke was made in 13th century. Anyway, from the moment that it was a complete fantasy script, nobody cares about these discrepancies between fans. Number 10, Travel of Rutger Hauer. Fantastic. This is why I love Rutger Hauer. After Rutger Hauer knows that his role of Etienne Navarre was okay, was captured, was approved, Rutger Hauer himself surprises Richard Donner driving from Holland, where he is, to the Italian location in a van that for the occasion the actor of Blade Runner had modified to make as a sort of mobile house. This is why I love Rutger Hauer. This is why. It's very simple and pertinent. A lot of feelings. 11. Team that we not change. Yeah. This is what I told you some half an hour before now. Matthew Broderick, Philip Gaston, and John Wood, the bishop, the terrible bishop, they already worked together 2 years before in the iconic War Games. Goonies. In 1985, it was the season which in cinema arrived Ladyhawke, but not only. In the same year, it was the Seven Heart Cinema was gifted by another cult movie, The Goonies. Wow. Ladyhawke likes Star Wars? What? That's funny. 13. According to some critics, the relation between Gaston and Navarre, it was filmed in Ladyhawke, could be a source of inspiration for the relation between Ezra Brinda and the knight J.D. Kanan Jarrus in Star Wars Rebels. If someone of you knows Star Wars Rebels, give your opinion about that. 14. Ken Ors. Fantastic. The stallion that Etienne Navarre rides in the movie is a Frisone stallion, a horse race that comes from Holland, the same land where Rutger Hauer comes. This particular type of stallion was very well known to be the animal most used by the medieval knights. The one that was used for the movie, it was called Othello. 15. The awards. Ladyhawke was candidated at 2 awards, 2 Oscar awards, Best Music and Best. Yes, we read it. I don't remember that it was involved in sound, but never get both of them. So thank you very much, guys, because we have read, and now I think that as usual we could conclude this wonderful exposing this wonderful ride into Ladyhawke with a trailer. With a trailer. So, YouTube. Go on YouTube. I have a mini profile on YouTube. Now we change. We go to. We change account. Go on the UBIBOL. Yes, of course, man. And we check. Ladyhawke trailer English. Okay, let's go.
He was a pickpocket who thought that anything was better than prison. Little did he know what he'd escaped from wasn't half as strange or frightening as what he'd stumbled into.
I do not believe what I believe, Lord. These are magical, unexplainable matters, and I beg you not to make me a part of them.
The knight who had saved him wanted only 2 things: to free his lover and to take his revenge.
I have waited almost 2 years for a sign from God.
Sir, the truth is I talk to God all the time. And no offense, but he never mentioned you.
The pickpocket was the key to his plan. But would you send a thief to guard your treasure? He was the last one in the world to act like a hero. It just happened by itself. And he was drawn into a magical, romantic adventure. Matthew Broderick, Michelle Pfeiffer, Rutger Hauer, Ladyhawke.
Why I say because in my opinion, in Italian, it's better. It's more expressive. Let me see in Italian. We have 2 trailers, okay? Let me see.
Del 1900 medievale, un giorno.
No, come on. I want just...
In un mondo di leggende e cavalieri, 2 innamorati lottano contro una maledizione che trasforma lei in un falco di giorno e lui in un lupo la notte.
Sempre insieme, eternamente divisi.
Finché ci saranno il giorno e la notte.
Per i bellissimi di Rete 4, Rutger Hauer, Michelle Pfeiffer, Ladyhawke, domenica alle 21:25.
Come on, guys, I don't want to tell you. I'm not saying that Italian is better than English. but believe me, this is a channel trailer. I would like to see the real trailer for movies. May I see the real trailer? Is it possible? Maybe it's possible.
Colpiti da una maledizione loro di poter stare.
I don't want any discussion. I want trailer. Is it possible? Is it in English? Is this in English? I don't tolerate this soundtrack. Just give me the... No? Okay. It's not possible to see, but believe me, my opinion, the Italian translation, it probably gives to the movie more pathos, more transport. Maybe because Italian people just look at these places and it appears like more common for us, and even for the European people, even British one, if the other countries one. But I think that is more common for them. It's more common for them. So that's my point, and I think that this could be great. This could be really a great dubbing. So I understand why in Italy was so popular this movie. Maybe even the voice of Broderick is more, and here is more, it's like a sort of a comedy. And yeah, it appears like movies from my adorable James Brooks. Sorry? Yes, it's something that comes for the comedian. In Italian was dubbed as a real servant, a real little smuggler. So that's why probably I appreciate it very much. Anyway, we are arrived to the end. So what I would like to tell is thank you very much for all the people came here from the beginning to the end. So thank you very much for all. Thank you very much for my friend TTK that was so present at this time. And congratulations again to him to become an affiliate on Twitch. This is a great achievement for you, and I'm proud of you because you did a great job. Thank you very much for our Batman. Jimsky 10 games that make a father of all. Make a father of all. He's a great man. He's a great master. Sometimes in a sea with a tempest. He understands what I'm speaking about. And thank you very much for to Light Indicate. It just passed, but I appreciate it very much this thing. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much, man. So now we check if we have some friends to write. What we have to write? Just a check. Who is live? Oh, there is Draven. Oh, Draven is online. Perfect. Raven, so be ready that we go on a ride to Draven. So ride to Draven, and we are going to help. So let's go. Thank you very much, guys. We will see you soon. Maybe even this evening, I don't know. It depends how I feel. You know, I have the vaccination. So we just go to 10 seconds. 9. Thank you very much for all. Thank you very much to be here with me. Thank you very much because you were so kind. Goodbye.